I got into stunting. I seen a couple of dudes on YouTube that were banging wheelies, and yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I've always wanted to do it, and ended up buying a Harley as the first stunt bike. So it was a big move, and not many people were doing it in New Zealand. So I thought, you know, why not get on it and give it a go? And yeah, this is where I ended up. The NZ stunt scene has grown pretty quick. Obviously not up to the standards of like the States or Poland or European countries like that, but we are getting there. I mean, we've only got 4 million people in our country, so we're starting to get internationally recognised. And that's where I think a lot of the Harleys, you know, are starting to surface. You know, people are seeing it, New Zealanders doing it. You know, you got guys in Auckland, guys in Christchurch, you got guys Wellington, where we are. So yeah, it's just a matter of growing the sport in New Zealand, getting it bigger, getting it recognised more. So. The general public, I think they think we're hooligans. But I mean, that's the move that we're trying to do. I mean, a lot of people nowadays wouldn't see it as a sport, but we do, you know, and that's why we're pushing it as much as we can in New Zealand to get it recognised as a sport, because it does take a lot of skill to get a bike on one wheel, also drifting on 2 wheels, you know. So it's not an easy thing, and it does come with a lot of injuries. But yeah, it's a sport that we'd love to grow, you know, in New Zealand and internationally as well. One of the best experiences that I had in stunt riding would have been doing CRC Speed Show in front of 3,000 or 4,000 people. You know, it's quite nerve-wracking, but yeah, it's also the learning. You know, it pushes you. It takes your mind off everything else to get, you know, at the end of a work week. You know, you had a hard week, go out do stunting. You know, that's how we relieve our stress. Well, I mean, if you're around New Zealand, then definitely recommend, you know, hitting up one of the groups. I mean, you've got KW Stunts in Auckland, you've got SFC in Auckland, you've got Full Throttle Stunts down here in Wellington, you've got a couple of dudes down in Christchurch and Dunedin that are doing wheelies. So, I mean, it's just a matter of going out there, having a look. I was always on the internet watching people do it and how they've done it. Maybe get a little pit bike, that's where you know, a good place to start, and then sort of work your way up from there, go into maybe a 600 or a Harley or something like that. You know, whatever way you want to go, it's still stunting, so yeah.